Hey, what's up guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna be listing 34 things that I will not be buying this year as a minimalist. The first thing I will not be buying is protein powder. I actually ended up giving away my 2 cases of protein powder to someone else. The reason for that was number 1, it was taking up way too much space in my kitchen cabinets. The next reason why I am not buying protein powder is because I get enough protein in my diet. Most of it comes from meat, but I also do protein enriched alternatives. For example, in pasta, I normally get the Banza heavy protein kind. Basically, I just have a lot of protein in my diet, and it got to the point where I was like pretty much having too much protein because I noticed that when I had whey protein, I had increased IBS symptoms, which included gas, bloating, and stomach pain. So those are pretty much all the reasons why I will not be buying protein powder. The next thing I will not be buying this year is luggage. As y'all know, I moved from Illinois to Washington, so I needed luggage to get here with all my stuff. Well, actually, most of it was already here because of the pandemic. I had to abruptly leave and then leave everything here. Yeah, it was this whole thing. But anyway, I did need luggage at some point during that moving process. Also going from my last apartment to my current apartment. But I actually just sold my huge suitcase, and I'm currently trying to sell all my other suitcases and duffel bags as well. The reason being is because I see luggage as an unnecessary waste of space. You only really need these items for traveling, and since I don't see myself traveling very soon, there is no point in me holding on to these items. I have definitely simplified the amount of stuff I bring while going on vacation, so I don't even need a huge luggage in the first place. Basically, that suitcase was just acting as visual clutter. At one point, I had it in the laundry room because it wouldn't fit in my room. It was just a waste of space that needed to go. The next thing that I will not be buying is any type of bag or backpack. I have recently just invested in one quality bag. This is the Michael Kors Ev-a-Large tote bag. The reason why I decided to put so much money into buying this item is because I see myself using this item for multiple different purposes. It's the perfect size for me to use while I travel on an airplane. It's great for storing my laptop and MacBook and other accessories for school, and I can bring it to places like my work. So basically, it just serves a bunch of different purposes, which is why I am sticking to that bag kind of for everything, and then I don't really see a need to have anything else. Now you may be thinking, well, that's a huge bag. What if you only need to carry something small? For that, I actually have another Michael Kors fanny pack. And then the last bag that I own is my Nike duffel bag. Honestly, I would like to sell this item, but for now I'm gonna keep it just because it stores all my boxing stuff. And I can also use it for travel. So in total, I have 3 bags, which I might be downsizing to 2 or even 1. I know for sure the one that I want to keep though is the new tote bag that I got. The next things that I will not be buying this year include socks, underwear, and bras. These items last a really long time for me. I haven't really had to replace them super often, especially if you get really good quality ones. All of these items that I have still fit and they're in great condition. I just really don't see a need to buy any more since all of these serve their purpose currently. I don't plan on buying any new things in this category unless something, rips, tears, and I don't have enough to cover that loss. The next thing that I will not be buying this year is nail polish. I am currently giving my nails a break from putting on a bunch of nail polish. I used to put it on all the time, and especially since I didn't get the gel kind, it used to chip. I also don't like the look of chipped nail polish. I don't think it looks clean or professional, and I've noticed I've had a tendency to have that look most of the time. I also want to give my nails a break from using acetone, which is the nail polish remover, because that is super harsh on your nails. So I have gotten rid of all of my nail polish, and I don't plan on buying any more for this year. The next category of things I will not be buying is jewelry. I have 1 pair of earrings, 2 necklaces, 4 rings, and 1 bracelet, and that's all I need. The reason why I stick to a very minimal jewelry collection is because I just don't see myself having the time or desire to wear a bunch of different jewelry. I would rather just stick to the pieces that I really love and wear those consistently. Because if you spend your time switching between different jewelry pieces that you only semi-like, then you're going to be spending less time wearing the pieces that you really love. The next thing I will not be buying this year is a winter jacket, which sounds a little hypocritical because I actually just bought 2 of them. So what I am saying here is I will not be buying any more. There was about a 2 or 3 week period where I didn't have a winter jacket because I was selling my other one and I had yet to buy a new one. But you need some form of outerwear, so I decided to invest in 2 jackets. One of them is a white oversized puffer jacket for heavy winter weather, and the other one is a Michael Kors brown lightweight jacket. These 2 jackets cover all seasons, all styles. Since they're 2 different colors, they can work with any outfit. And since there's a difference between the heavyweight and the lightweight, I'm able to use it in all types of weather and all types of seasons. The next category of things that I will not be buying in 2022 is technology. I already invested in my new Sony ZV-1 camera. I already have an iPad, a MacBook Air, my phone, and then all of the chargers and accessories that go along with that. All of these work perfectly fine, and I definitely do not see a need to buy new technology just because something new came out. I really don't like when people buy new things just because they're new. For example, people will rave about buying the new iPhone or something even though they have a perfectly fine iPhone, which gets into my whole spiel of materialism and consumerism, which I will get to in a later video. Basically, I do not see myself buying any new technology unless anything that I own right now suddenly stops working or it breaks or it's just not working as efficiently. The next category of things that I will not be buying in 2022 is sporting equipment. Most of the sporting and exercise equipment that I would want to use can be found at my school's gym. For example, if I wanted to play volleyball, the IMA allows me to borrow one, and the IMA has a bunch of different exercise equipment that I can use, so I don't really see the need to buy anything additional. I used sporting equipment a lot when I was younger and in high school, but since I'm in college and I'm not currently in a sport, there is not really a need for me to have sporting equipment. It just takes up space, and again, it's that visual clutter. The next thing I will not be buying in 2022 are water bottles. I have 1 clear pink gallon water bottle, and that is all I need. I love drinking out of that water bottle, and I just think a bunch of water bottles take up space and they're super unnecessary. You really only need 1. Maybe 2 max. The next thing that I will for sure not be buying in 2022 is packaging. So as y'all know, I online sell through Mercari and Depop and Poshmark, and you need packaging in order to ship the items. The only issue is I have way too much packaging right now. My entire method is to use all recycled packaging, so I use old boxes from stuff that I have received previously, and I simply just don't need any more. My office would be overflowing if I got any more. The next thing that I will not be buying, which is super random, is green tea, or any type of tea for that matter. I just have too much tea. The next thing that I will not be buying is supplements and vitamins. I just simply have enough right now that I don't see myself getting any more until I run out. The next thing that I will not be buying is room decor. I've already invested so much money into me and Connie's office, which includes types of decor, so I don't really see myself buying any more. The reason why I feel pretty iffy about decor is because in my version of minimalism, I feel most satisfied when I only keep physical items that I can use regularly. And with decor, it just kind of sits there, and I guess it makes the room look better. I don't know. I feel like it just looks like visual clutter sometimes. A very touchy subject. I have mixed feelings, but I will not be buying any more room decor. The next thing that I refuse to buy from is DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub and all of that. I will talk about this in tomorrow's video, but I made a pretty poor financial decision using one of these apps. It was embarrassing. I get made fun of for it all the time. I spend so much money on food as opposed to any other thing I could spend my money on, except for medical bills. Thank you, UW Medicine. And I would rather just spend this money frugally on groceries and cooking those as opposed to ordering from DoorDash and Uber Eats or going out to eat. The next thing I will not be buying is plants. Y'all know my ability to take care of plants is pretty... Let's just say I don't have a good record. But Connie and I have 2 plants in our office, and I'm going to try my hardest to take care of them and hope that they live and thrive. And I just don't see myself buying any more because I need to make sure these ones are all good before I can add any more to the bunch. The next category of things I will not be buying is bedding, which includes pillows, pillowcases, blankets. I already have all that stuff and I don't need any more. Another random thing I will not be buying is gum. After talking to my gastrointestinal doctor, it is just not worth it to chew gum. Basically, it's not good for my bloating and IBS stuff. If you want your breath to smell good, just use a mint or mouthwash. The next thing I will not be buying is towels / washcloths. Another thing I will be buying is makeup, any type of makeup, because I just don't use makeup. The only makeup that I use is lip gloss, and I already bought one, so I don't need any more. The next thing that I will not be buying are hair accessories. This includes brush, comb, hair ties, blow dryer, hair curler, straightener. I don't need any of that. The next category of things are school / office supplies. I have switched to a completely digital system, so I really don't see the need for pens, paper, pencils. Plus, it's just too much stuff to carry with me to school. In high school, I had so much stuff I was carrying to all of my classes, and it was just such a hassle because sometimes I would leave the stuff in the class before. So I have definitely downsized on the amount of stuff that I bring to school, mostly because I don't like that effort of holding a lot of things. The next thing that I will not be buying is kitchenware. So this includes utensils, blenders, accessories in the kitchen, whatever the case may be. I just don't need any of it. The next thing I will not be buying are games, whether that's through the App Store or board games. I don't have the time. I gotta make money. The next thing I will not be buying are books, which is a little bit controversial. I love reading fiction, young adult books, you know what I mean? But I tend to not highlight anything in those types of books, which kind of makes the point of having the physical book useless, I guess. You might argue, well, what if you read this book again? Well, I could check it out from the library again. Why would I need to buy it and have it waste space and have me waste money? But in terms of a book, let's say it's nonfiction, let's say it's about financial literacy, and I can highlight a bunch of stuff, I can take notes directly in the book, I don't mind having that as a physical item that I own. Right now, I actually just read online copies of the books and then write down my notes in my iPad. The next things that I will not be buying are candles. I like candles, but I've noticed, at least with the ones that I've had recently, they just kind of give me a headache. And I'm not sure if that's because it's a candle or if it's just due to the certain scent, but I've decided to switch entirely to wallflowers, so I just don't see a need to have a candle. Next thing I will not be buying are gym shoes because I already just got a pair, so I don't need any more. The next thing I will not be buying is a calendar because I know the date on my phone. It's already right there. I don't need a calendar. I've had calendars before and I've never opened them, and I always feel so bad because I get them in January and then there's no writing on them and it's December and I'm like, oh, I didn't use any of this. Oops. You know what I mean? I just don't need one. The next thing that I will not be buying kind of goes with the sporting equipment, but any types of fitness equipment. I already have a barbell pad, and honestly, I don't even use it that much. I got rid of my booty bands because I don't use those regularly. The next things that I will not be buying are furniture. I already have enough furniture, a bed, a desk. What else do I need? The next thing that I will not be buying are menstrual products. Since I have an IUD, I actually don't have a period anymore, so I don't have to buy tampons, and even before then, I didn't have to buy menstrual products because I always used a Diva cup. I feel like this is a very interesting topic, so I can probably talk about it in a separate video if y'all would like to hear, but yeah, I don't need to buy any more of those products. The next thing I will not be buying is a planner because I can just do that on my iPad. The next category of things I will not be buying include DVDs, a TV, movie tickets, or streaming services. I just don't really have the desire to watch TV and just chill. That's never really something that's fun for me or relaxing. And the reason why is because I feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm not getting anything out of it. Plus, any of that stuff that I could spend my money on, I could also get for free on YouTube most of the time. The last thing I will not be buying in 2022 is a car or services on Uber and stuff like that. Public transportation is super popular in Seattle and it's free, so I'm gonna stick with that. So that was a complete list of all of the things I will not be buying in 2022 as a minimalist. Let me know if y'all like this minimalism content. I've posted about it a few times on my channel and it's something that I'm really passionate about and I would love to continue making more videos on. But if it's not something you're interested in, let me know and I can stick to, my UW content or whatever it is that you like. Let me know what you like, comment that down below. And make sure you're subscribed, please. And that is the end of the video, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!